Yo, yo,
You're
we back at it.
you're
Here's the
you already
kicker
know.
with my nigga. He has
You're
resurrected. Thank God for that. He has resurrected. But that's a whole other story. Y'all not ready for. This is for another day. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all don't want that kicker yet. But he has resurrected and we are back. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you were funny.
He resurrected, man. He's risen again. You know what I'm saying? He's risen. So
Yeah,
we
that's
back. You know what
funny.
I'm saying?
That's funny.
We back.
What's good? What's good? We back at it.
You know,
Lot
back
going
at it.
on, man. Lot going on. NFL offseason, NBA playoffs. Lot going on. Lot
Yeah,
going on.
I see it's a lot going on in the game, man. You know,
It's a
you
lot
just let me
going
know
on.
about Kenneth Walker going to the Chiefs.
The Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs. And what makes that so crazy is the fact that Kenneth Walker, his style, build, archetype, everything, that's what Andy Reid looks for. Andy Reid's best position, honestly, is running back. It's just today's game. You can't win without a quarterback. So you telling me he's going to have Pat Mahomes and Kenneth Walker in that backfield?
So
It's going to be
that
insane.
doubles the weapons for him then.
It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be out of this world, to be honest with you. Don't let the Chiefs get a wide receiver. Like if they get one, they're one wide receiver away from being the best offense in the NFL. They're really one wide receiver. Like they already got a home run threat in Worthy. They got a consistent, to get a first down when it's third down or whatever, and they need a go-to with Rashid Rice. The only problem with
Yeah.
Rice is dude is always getting in trouble with, off the field issues. But
And speaking of the Chiefs, is Kelsey still staying there or did he retire?
nah, he signed a 1 year deal. So next year, maybe he's gonna retire. They got him. He just did a 1 year.
Hopefully he be productive because last year he was type ass.
I mean, he's not the same though. Like he's up there in age though. Like it's not like he's supposed to be all this other stuff. Like at that age, I mean, he's on a decline. Like
But see,
he's just
this gonna make me take back to battle rap. Hitman Hollow. When Hitman Hollow battle Aver, he told that nigga, let a young nigga shine. Sit your old ass down.
that's pretty much what it is with Kelsey. Like I think what Kelsey's trying to do is the fact that he sees that Pat Mahomes is who he is. I think he's trying to like retire with a ring. He probably sees the Chiefs can win another ring, and he probably wants to go out with the,
Well, he better be catching the ball more than since he want to go out with a ring. He better do something.
I think he's just not who he was, bro. He's just not as athletic. He's not as fast. Like I even think he was a little fat. Like he wasn't as explosive. He was good at blocking, so that's good for the Kenneth Walker pickup. At least Kelsey is gonna block. But to go and run a route and catch it on a safety or a corner, I mean, though that's why like the Chiefs, honestly, if they can pick up a wide receiver, honestly, if they really pick up a wide receiver, then that's gonna force defenses to have linebackers guarding Kelsey instead of a safety or a different DB. Because those guys are way more athletic and fast. Linebackers, they're more like Brocky, you know what I mean? So
You know, Kelsey
some
started drifting. Once he got with Taylor Swift, he started declining, man. He should have stayed with the black woman.
I mean, who
He
knows?
ain't balanced. Look, he ain't balanced the racism right.
I mean, she kind of like, in a sense, like she kind of put her foot in her mouth. Did you see the interview she did? Like she was just like saying, yo, am I a woman who goes 50-50 and all this other stuff? Like she wanted like certain things, and who knows? We don't know behind closed doors if
Wait,
she was doing the
what
right thing.
woman was this Taylor Swift or the black
No, the
woman?
other one, Taylor Swift hasn't spoke at all. You haven't heard like she hasn't. Like if she did, it would be everywhere. I mean,
All
it's
right,
Taylor
so what
Swift.
you so the black woman he was with, she went on an interview.
She went on an interview, and I guess Kelsey told her he wants to go 50-50 on shit, maybe. and she wasn't feeling it. So that's the according to her, the story was. I mean, at the end of the day, now look, he's with Kelsey. I mean, he's with freaking Travis. What's her name? Taylor Swift. And no need to go 50-50. She's almost a billionaire. She's gonna be a billionaire. Like, it's
I mean,
crazy.
yeah,
Like,
I mean, Taylor Swift coming with the bag like that. I mean, shout out to all my black queens and all that. But no, she was a good look on his arm. But if that's because I ain't see the interview, but if she's really on that,
like she was like
well,
stuck up about it. Like I was,
yeah.
and
See, this the thing. You can't make, and this goes for both. This goes for both sides, men and women. You can't make demands when you're not bringing nothing equivalent to the table like that. You shouldn't even want to make them. It should be about compromise. But people fuck up and they stick their own foot in their mouth.
like I don't know. Like I'll be honest with you. I'm married and like I take care of my wife. We don't really do the 50-50 thing, but at the same time though, I'm happy. I'm good. Like she holds it down. So like at the end of the day, we don't know what was going on behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't.
Like maybe he was telling her to go 50-50 because she was lacking in other areas. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't holding it down in the crib, you ain't holding it down in other areas, this, that, then yeah, go 50-50. Like it ain't worth it. You know what I'm trying to say? So we don't know. And this is from her. Travis Kelce hasn't spoke on it. He hasn't said nothing negative or positive. He's moved on. You know what I'm saying? Where she did mad interviews. Like kind
Oh, see
of
see, she was wild. See that, and this is why sometimes this is
she
why
did
niggas
mad
go. This
interviews.
is why a lot of dudes be leaving the chicks that got the fat asses to go with the pancakes, because the pancakes be chilling out. Some pancake Taylor Swift got pancakes, but she.
I mean, it ain't my cup of tea. It ain't my cup of tea,
Hey,
but
look, yo,
teach their own.
shout out to you, Kelsey, man. Pancakes need syrup too, man.
I mean, she's thin, she's petite. Yo, she's built like a Yonkers chick, to be real.
So like, so you think how Taylor Swift is built? That's the standard Yonkers
That's a
shit.
petite, she's a petite, like, small petite girl. Like that's like girls in Yonkers
Oh,
ain't voluptuous. They become voluptuous when they get to like 30 and 40. They get there. But when we think about it, we was coming up in our young age, bro, they was all petite. It was all like you had the meat
I
sacks
mean,
and you had the petites. That's how it was going. You had the meat sacks
I
and the
see.
petites.
Maybe because I didn't discriminate. I seen the petites, the thick, the big mamas. Now look, I'm gonna say the big mamas. They showed me love crazy after high school. Like, once I got out of high, because look, after I got out of high school, all the skinny chicks, my size, thick chicks, they was curving me crazy. But the big mamas started showing me mad love, and then that's when
It be like that.
I started rocking with the big mamas because they showed me a different. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Hey, I
It was
feel you.
different. It was different.
Ball out.
A lot of warmth in the winter, a lot of shade in the summer.
Go all out. Do you think? Ball out. Do you think?
Raw in it.
All raw. Raw dog. Raw dog. Yeah, man, you wildin', you wildin'. But yeah, man, like that's just how it is, bro. So hey, at the end of the day, we don't know. There's always two sides to every story, and honestly, Travis he moved on very quick.
I mean, if
She
that's the
was
case, though, I'll be
she
the
was
same way,
sour
man.
for a little while. She was for a little while. Now, I mean, I haven't heard anything, but she was sour for a little while. So yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway. Let's move on into the free agency, though. Let's move on to lot of crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit. Chiefs, and I don't. Besides the Chiefs getting the Super Bowl MVP, they traded their best corner away to the Rams. The Rams were already viewed as one of like the next potential Super Bowl team.
And that was who they trade? That was Puka what? Puka Nuka, something like that.
No, Pukanuka's still with the Rams. They went and got the corner. His name is McDuffie from the Chiefs for draft picks. So the Chiefs got another first round pick.
Oh, wow.
So they got 2 1s. in this year's draft. So they going all out. Like they, you know what I mean? There's a lot going
So
on.
the Chiefs is making a lot of moves.
Yeah, Chiefs are making good moves. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then the with the Rams, they're already looking like they were a corner away
Yeah.
from being like that team, and they got a nice young corner. Like I'm not gonna lie, depending on who the Chiefs draft with their picks, it was multiple picks. It wasn't just one. It was multiple picks. So depending on what they do with that, we'll say like, okay, if that was a good move. Because I ain't gonna lie, I look at it like McDuffie is young, and there's not that many good corners.
Now I'll
Like
tell
to
you this,
find,
with all these moves going on, when the Giants gonna trade Dexter Lawrence?
oh no, we ain't trade Dexter Lawrence. You crazy? We ain't trade Dexter Lawrence.
I
We ain't
think I
trade
think
Dexter Lawrence.
I think he's gonna do better outside of New York.
Maybe, of course he could, because there's other teams better than us. But it's over. My man is riding out. Freaking, we riding out. Dexter is our leader. We behind Dexter all the way, bro. Whatever he's trying to do, we following. So the defense is looking great. We just picked up Edmonds from the Bears. Our current middle linebacker, we were going to drop him to get some cap space. He restructured his contract so he could stay. That's going to be fire to have Edmonds and Arakpo, both of them. That's going to be good because our linebacker core was ass, to be honest. So to have like two decent linebackers, McFadden, he's just McFadden's a good role player, but he's not the guy. We still need to get the guy. We got the 5th overall pick. Question is, are we going to take Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs? That's the question. Both of them are defenders. Or are we going to go offense and go get that wide receiver? I believe his last name is Tate. Everybody's going crazy over him, saying like how great the Giants offense will be if we got Neighbors and Tate, like 2 number ones. Of course, it would be great, but the way I see it, our biggest weekends was defense. Like the Broncos had the number 1 defense. We dropped 30 points on them. So obviously I feel like we don't need a wide receiver, and we didn't even have our best wide receiver.
I need to get
And
that defense right.
Like, come on. Like all we had to do to just, how about this? Not even get a stop. Let them take a long time to score. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, let them get first downs. Instead, they're marching down the field on us. They're getting down the field quick. And before you know it, we go from up 30 to losing. Like, it's just insane. So I think the defense needs a whole lot of work.
And
We need a
how many
corner.
games the Giants won this last season?
I think it was like 4 or 5 games. I would have to look that up. That I'll have to look up. It wasn't too good.
Do you think the Giants can at least win?
We had a chance because we had a chance to get the first pick, and then we started winning games like idiots. Like,
so you wanted the Giants to tank?
Yeah, like at the end of the season, yeah. Like when we played the Raiders, bro, it was the battle for the first round pick. Loser gets the first round pick. And what did the Giants do? We decided to play. We were the best performing defense that week. It's like, why?
We know how I go, man. New York is backwards, man.
Like when it's time to win, when it's time to do what we're supposed to do, we failed. And then when the winning doesn't matter, all of a sudden we look like a Super Bowl team. It was insane, man. It was insane.
It's like the Giants. The Giants look like how the Lakers look right now. The Lakers, they could beat all the mid-tier teams, but then when they get to the 500 and above teams, they struggling.
Like the Raiders told Max Crosby, "Yo, we don't want to win. We playing for the first pick." They benched him. They benched Crosby. They ain't play to win. They benched him. We got Dexter Lawrence on the field. Bench him. Like, come on. Like, he's coming off an injury. Like, all this other stuff. Like, why are we playing for stats at that point?
Dexter, y'all leader, man. He want to be on the field dancing. So not only
he want to be on the field. You can't even tell Dexter get off the field.
Yes, he want to be on the field dancing and all that. So Dexter not even trying to let y'all tank. He want to get out there, hit his dance,
Well, the thing is, and play devil's advocate. You know what it is? It's because the NFL, the way players get paid, like it's not like NBA players, baseball players. They all get paid way more. NFL players, they get paid off of like incentives. So it's like their contract will say, "Hey, if you get X amount of sacks, you'll get this much more money." That's why Antonio Brown bugged out that one game and left because he wanted to make his money. He needed I think like 2 or 3 more catches.
Yeah.
And he was telling Tom Brady, "Yo, I need to make this money. Throw me the ball. I need to make this money." And he kept throwing it to Gronk. And that's when Antonio Brown said, "Fuck this. Y'all don't want to throw me the ball? I ain't getting my bread. Fuck this shit. I'm out."
I always knew Tom Brady couldn't balance the racism.
But I ain't gonna lie, Antonio Brown violated. He started talking about his wife, this, that. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Like he was living in their house, so it's like, who knows what he was saying to his wife?
So before he talked about, so did Tom Brady curve him on the passes before he talked about his wife, or Antonio Brown talked about his wife first?
Oh no, I think it was after. I think the passing situation happened. Then he started talking about his wife.
See, so it's like Brady, you fucked up, man. You had this man living out. You helped get him right. You can't give him 2, 3 more catches to let him get that extra paper. Like Brady, how much more you want to eat? You already eating, Brady.
Yeah,
They call him the GOAT. They call Brady the GOAT. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing? I'm not even gonna lie. If
that's why he bugged out. He just wanted the ball.
I would have bugged out too because it's like, yo, I don't live with you. I thought we created a bond and whatnot. I just need 2 or 3 more extra catches to get this paper, and you curve me? Nah, bro, it's up.
I forgot how many catches he needed, but it was like something doable in a game. It's like something you're supposed to do an entire season, and he was like so close. Like that's it. Like he's so close.
Now I wouldn't have talked about his wife. I wouldn't have went there, but I've been talking about him every interview. This bitch ass nigga. I've been going crazy on him. He wouldn't be able to live in peace. You can ignore me all you want. You're gonna hear me.
That's why football is such a team sport. Like outside of the quarterback, and not even just the quarterback. That's the only position that can like just do things on their own. Like even a running back needs an offensive line. Like regardless, you even need some wide receivers to make the defense play honest. Not everybody, but certain running backs, it doesn't matter for certain. Like Adrian Peterson, put the whole defense, all 11 guys up front on the line of scrimmage. It didn't even matter.
And now
that man was going.
Now that I know Brady curved Antonio Brown like that, I'm not calling him the GOAT, man. Eli Manning is the GOAT.
That's what happened. Like everybody, like, look, bro, you know me. I'm the first to point out the head case and show no love to the head cases. I'm the first person. I'm strict with that. But listen, man, I like after that situation happened and I heard like why he bugged out. Like, bro, NFL players, they don't make money, man, compared to NBA players and baseball players. Like the only people who's really making money is like Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen. I think Lamar got his payday. Dak Prescott, like those are the quarterbacks. That's it. The quarterbacks. That's why they even say all the time, once a team pays a quarterback, they're not going to a Super Bowl because they're going to take so much cap space. How do you pay the other 52 players? Like it's 53 players on one team, and one guy is taking 60, 70% of the pot. How do you pay the rest? Like so, like even Brady, he never really got a real payday from the Pats. When he went to the Bucks, they paid him. He got bread.
That explains why quarterbacks can buy teammates gifts and all that because they already got most of the.
Oh, they get stupid bread.
So they could just go buy them bread.
That's why the Chiefs let go of Tyreek Hill. They couldn't pay him. They paid Pat Mahomes. They were like, "Yo, we can't pay you."
But then Tyreek Hill get injured now, or something like that.
He's not the same. But honestly, these athletes are freaking nature, bro. The way these athletes train, like everybody said the same thing about Adrian Peterson. And one fucking swoop, Adrian Peterson popped his ACL meniscus, and his MCL, all in one shot. Everybody said he was done. The following season, this man comes back and it was 19 yards away from breaking the all-time season record. 19 yards. I remember that shit.
That's what that cracker do. That's crack.
Bro, Adrian Peterson, bro.
That's what that cracker do. Shout out Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson. I see what you smoking. Let me get some of that, man. Maybe I'll get back to walking again. Let me get some of that.
Adrian Peterson was wild, bro. He was wild, bro. Like, there's just certain dudes, like certain running backs, like Barry Sanders. There's just certain dudes that are freaks of nature. That's why I kind of hurt when the Giants let go of Saquon. Like, in my opinion, Saquon is a freak of nature. Like, even when the Giants had, I think his rookie year, our O-line was ranked 25, something like that, or 32, 25, 27. It was down there.
It's crazy. It's crazy how you like the players as freaks, man. That's wild, man.
Bro, what am I supposed to say, bro? I'm not calling it that. Why is your mind there? You still thinking about them big booty chicks from the convo about 5-10 minutes ago. That's what it is. Your head is still in the gutter. Like, you lost your bird, bro. You lost your bird, your marbles, all the above, bro. What's going on?
Not only am I wearing red, we in the red.
You in the red. You in the red, dog. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
Hey, man. So I guess them quarterbacks, man, they ain't gotta be like you and say, "Well, that bag at."
Like, bro, the Seahawks, they had to pay. They're gonna have to pay that wide receiver. And if Sam Darnold plays well for like 1 or 2 more seasons, he's gonna get another payday. Like,
shout out to Sam Darnold, right? Right now, he's the unbreakable cracker.
But nah, he deserves it. Like, of any quarterback, honestly, bro, the way they wrote that man off. Like, for the last, I want to say 5 years, he got drafted, I believe, 2017 or 18, around there. Bro, for the last 5 years, after his stink with the Jets, bro, he was labeled like a bench player, second string. Like, it's crazy. Like, last year with the Vikings, he won 13 games. You would think, okay, maybe the Vikings would keep him, but no, because they took a quarterback out of the first round, and like they couldn't even kept Sam Darnold for a cheap contract. They wouldn't even, like, he probably wasn't demanding like highest paid or whatever. Still let him go. He goes to the Seahawks. Now he's like the only quarterback in history to win 13 games with 2 different teams back-to-back years.
He definitely deserved it back.
Yeah, he deserved it, bro. He was written off, bro. He was probably getting dirt money for a while. It's not like these other quarterbacks, you know? So
let's see if you ask him where that bag at.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a lot of quarterback carousel going on. Who else? Freaking Atlanta. Atlanta, I don't know what's going on, bro. The dudes that's wearing the suits, I don't know what's going on. You go and grab old ass Kirk Cousins and give him a payday. And immediately after the payday, you got the 8 overall pick. Instead of you get like a wide receiver or something else, you get another quarterback. What's the point of that? You only can use one quarterback. You already gave this guy a payday.
So what you think is worse? Do you think that is worse, or this the Jets getting back Geno Smith?
Jets getting back Geno Smith is just like, it's retarded. And how about this? That's not even the worst of it with Atlanta. What I just said happened like a few years ago. Now they drop Kirk Cousins. They're paying a cap penalty because they dropped him early. And then they go pick up Tua, the old Dolphins quarterback. So now your guy Penix and Tua are in a quarterback competition in Atlanta right now.
Oh, so that's why Shannon Sharp was saying Tua stole money. But it's like, I don't think he stole it. If they want to give it to him, you think he gonna really say no?
It's because the Dolphins, they let Tua go early, so they're paying a cap penalty. So Tua, like, either the Dolphins are going to be paying Tua to play on the Vikings, basically, or Tua is going to get two salaries. Like it's like because again, they still got to pay the cap penalty. Like even with the Raiders fired that coach that got those racist or gay comments, whatever. The dude that won a ring with the John Gruden.
Yeah.
Right? They fired him. Bro, they paying a cap penalty. John Gruden still got his bread.
That's crazy.
He still got his bread. The only that's the thing in NFL contracts. Whenever a player that is the only sport. Whenever a player signs, you always hear how much is guaranteed. So they might say, "Oh, this person signed for a $500 million contract, but only 130 or 200 was guaranteed. The rest is all based on okay, if he gets hurt, he's going to get less money. If they drop him early, he's going to get less money. So it all goes on along the lines of that.
Yeah, but to be guaranteed between 100 million and 200 million, I ain't got no complaints.
It all depends. Every contract is different. Sometimes they guarantee you most of your money. Sometimes they guarantee it all depends. How it goes with negotiations.
Said, man, people quit McDonald's, but they don't quit $100 million jobs.
Fucking yeah, the Giants have been whacked since Tom Coughlin quit. Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, yeah, get started. Get in the red. Fuck Tom Coughlin. Yeah, get in the red.
It's not fuck Tom Coughlin. Fuck the owners of the Giants. Fucking Tisch and Mara. John Mara and Steve Tisch. Fucking assholes.
Fuck them too then.
It makes no sense to keep fucking... but we'll see. John Harbaugh, he got some shit going on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit surprised. We looking like the New York Ravens. He got some shit going on. We taking a lot of... I ain't gonna lie. I like that fullback we took. Lamar Jackson is gonna miss him. I know that. Lamar Jackson is gonna miss him. He's a good blocker. He protects. He protects people. So, we'll see how it goes. On the flip side, NBA playoffs are coming around. The Knicks.
Yeah. Before we get into that, we gotta talk about the controversial, the way people just watch basketball. I think people don't even like basketball no more. Really, I think people watch the game to be motherfucking haters. We gotta talk about this Bam 83 points, man. People were hating on the 83 points, man. It's shit is sad, man.
Okay. I don't hate on the 83 points. 83 is 83. But I understand the other side of it because the Heat, they were kind of intentionally fouling the Wizards just so they can get the ball back with enough time for Bam to score. You know what I'm saying? They were stat chasing. I watched
the game. I see it, but it's like you see your man's about to pass something. Why not? And then plus look at it. The people complain about the free throws. Oh, he got the chance to shoot 43
That's
free
what I'm
throws.
saying.
He was getting fouled. What you want the man to do? He's supposed to go to the line and miss the free throws. I seen something where somebody said, "Oh, he passed Kobe." That don't matter. Kobe 81 is a standard. It's like 80 points, 83 points is 83 points at the end of the day. And we both know Kobe and Bam are two different players. So it's like, why not just respect both games? Why even try to compare Bam's 83 to Kobe's 81 anyway? That's just crazy to me.
Because the thing is, in the stats books, everybody's going to look at it like 81, 83, 100. That's it. But Bam's 83, honestly, is like Kobe's 50-point games or 40, because it's bro, in today's era, it's just so weak. Freaking just last year or year before that, before Karl Anthony Towns came to the Knicks, he scored 70 points with the Timberwolves.
That was fire. I seen that game. That was fire.
You know what I'm saying? I believe also Devin Booker one time scored 70 points.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. And I know Luka scored like 73.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And did Embiid do one time too?
If I remember correctly, I think so.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's it's different. Like when Kobe did
but
the
see,
'81, who's
none of them
doing that?
guys
And
got
no one
hate.
else was doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like only
None of,
Kobe was able to do that.
but none of them got that hate, man. Bam got that crazy hate. It's like, yo, come on, man.
No, I get
Let
it, but
that
that's
man,
why I'm telling you though. I'm telling you why. Because there's so
let that
many
man
people
live.
scoring. I don't care, to be real with you. Like it ain't on the Knicks. Like, and I'll be real with you. Like, I respect Kobe. I'm somewhat of a fan of Kobe. But when Kobe was like on the Lakers, I wasn't a fan of Kobe because I'm a Knicks fan. Like my screensaver when I was in high school had Chris Childs 2-piece and Kobe.
So look
Because
at this.
Knicks, we
Look what
lose
we got to
games,
live
but we
with.
win a fight. That's it.
We got to live with Will having 100, right? But ain't no footage
Yeah.
of that game. But they got footage of all his other games. But the NBA don't have no footage of that 100-point game.
I mean, that is crazy.
So it makes me question: Did that 100 really even happen?
Nah, but I'm not gonna go that far
Nah,
because
nah.
like,
I'm
I'm not
balancing. I'm
going that
balancing.
far.
I'm in the red, man.
Because
I'm
you look at
balancing.
those
I'm balancing the
games.
racism.
Nah,
If I
bro,
could
you
shoot,
look.
if I could shoot at them crackers, I'm gonna shoot at them niggers. The hard ERs. I'll balance the racism. Both ERs can get it, man. Fuck that. Fuck that, man.
You killing
Where
me.
the footage? Where the footage at?
You killing me. Nah, I don't know, bro. I just look at it. You see other games. You see what Wilt was doing. It's not like Wilt was doing something different. And I don't know, bro. Like the level of competitiveness before was always so big. The reason why is because not everybody had a brand to protect. Nowadays, almost every NBA athlete has a brand. So if they lose, get dunked on, crossed, anything, it hurts their brand and they lose money.
Well,
Like Tatum,
I could get crazy with it. Is Wilt's 100 really 100 when he was able to goaltend back then?
what?
Wilt was able to go. There was goaltending back then when Wilt was playing.
I think so.
There was goaltending, so we gonna count that. I'm taking points off.
I mean,
Will
but the
only had
question
70.
isn't.
Will
But
only
that
had
just tells you
75,
that gives
man.
you more credit. But that gives him more credit because you telling me of all of Bam's 83 points, not one was a goaltend. Maybe I didn't see the game, so
I see
maybe
no
one was.
goaltending. No goaltending.
But the
No
goaltending,
goaltending.
that's the play. That's to knock someone's defense. If Wilt Chamberlain had 100 blocks, and you want to say there was no goaltending, I get it.
Still
But we talking
cheating,
about
nigga.
100 points.
Will
That got
only had
nothing to do with scoring. No,
Will
goaltending
only
got
had
nothing to do
70.
with scoring.
Will only had 75, man. I'm not believing that 100, man. Till I see the
You a
footage.
hater.
Till
You
I
a
see the
hater.
footage.
Nah,
Nah,
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I
niggas
respect.
want to shoot down Bam. Nah, see, look, see, I'm not even gonna say the other stuff I was saying in other chats
But
when
like
niggas was shooting down
but
Bam.
I said why they shooting them down. Like how many? Like everybody's scoring a lot of points. When Kobe did 81, who else? Is there somebody else that even dropped 70? Forget about 80. Somebody else dropped 70, 60? No, it was
What that
Kobe's
year?
81, and that's it.
I gotta go back and check that year because what was that? That was like what 20 years ago. That was 2006.
Oh
That was
six, oh
2000.
five,
That was like oh
somewhere
06
around
when
there.
Kobe dropped the 81. I'll go back and check that season and see who else put up
Yeah,
some high
nobody was
buckets.
dropped. Yeah, nobody like maybe somebody dropped 40 tops, 50 tops. But in today's day and age, it's like how many players like Cat dropped 70 and lost. Like it's different now. Like that's the thing. Like
See,
his
that's
eight,
seven. Bam dropped 83 and one.
like I'm just saying, his 83 points is not equivalent to Kobe's 81. But again, I don't care because just because it's like how much harder was it to score 81 when Kobe did it? Compared to today. If if Kobe played today, he'd probably have 100-point game. He'd probably have
Because look,
100-point game.
actually, Kobe could have been the first 100-point game we
He
witnessed
could have did it.
if they ain't take him out.
What do you mean take him out?
They took him out the game after a while when he dropped that 81. If they'd have kept him in there, because he played 42 minutes, right? Imagine Kobe get another 4 or 5 minutes on top of that.
They probably didn't want to risk injury. That's probably what it is. And you never know. Maybe Kobe took himself out.
And also, I watched that game. Kobe ain't take himself out. They did that shit. And
Okay.
look what, and then people try to hate on Bam. Now you realize Bam only played 42 minutes too. I had to correct a couple niggas. A couple niggas was like, Bam played the whole game just to get 83 points. A whole game is 48 minutes. 48 minutes is a whole game, not 42 minutes. So I was like, just seeing the hate is crazy.
Nah, he did set up, but a lot of people feel like he should have sat out sooner. Like some records ain't meant to be broken in a case.
See, that's why
I can see
I don't
that.
like that.
I can see that.
Records are meant to be broken, then some records aren't meant to be broken. That's crazy.
It's just because honestly, today's day and age, I feel like, again, I don't care either way, but to play devil's advocate to appease the masses, I feel like Bam's 83 points should sit in a ranking of its own. Let it be number one of today's era. Like I feel like it shouldn't be compared to Wilt's 100 or Kobe's 81. Just because of today's era is just, it's so different. Like perfect example, they added the gather step.
Don't compare none of them games to each other. And we ain't see no footage. At least we got to see the Bam 83 and Kobe 81.
I'm just saying it's just so different. Like for example, they added the gather step. The gather step never existed before, and the gather step, it helps players travel legit. Like so many times people see the gather step and automatically call travel and don't recognize that that's a new rule. Like if AI had the gather step when he played, I think AI would have a ring. Because once AI stopped dribbling, AI had to shoot or pass. He couldn't keep dribbling after that. The gather step is such a cheese, bro. It's such a cheese.
AI ain't like practice, so that's why he ain't got a ring. He could have got a ring if he went to practice.
Nah, the reason why AI never got a ring, because in his prime, the Sixers never gave him no help. If he would have paired with anybody, when he was wearing a Philadelphia uniform, oh my God, bro.
But think about this. If somebody don't want to come to practice, think they're above, you own the team, are you gonna get them help?
But you know what? What if AI practiced on his own, and that's why he said, "I'm not going to practice." At the end of the day,
man. Jordan was in practice. Kobe was in practice.
That's true. All right, I'm not arguing that. I'm just looking at the end of the day, the man still carried that whack ass team to the finals. Like, how about this? What if the Sixers would have got somebody who was nice for him to practice with? He probably went to practice. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I look at it. What if he went to practice? He sees Mutombo can't score. He sees Eric Snow and all these other guys can't do what he needs them to do. Like, think about it. If you in practice and you watching your whole team bricking, what are they going to do in game speed? You know?
That's why you as a leader, you're supposed to shape them up. Don't be like, fuck that, I'm leaving practice, man. I ain't practicing with these niggas.
Not everybody's a leader, though. That's the thing. Like, that's one thing I don't like about sports. I hate that a lot of times in sports, just because a guy is nice or is the best player, all of a sudden he's like has to be the leader. Some guys, you know, they lead by example, like Kawhi. Like Kawhi is not that leader to galvanize the troops and this, that.
I'm glad you said lead by. Now, what example was AI setting by not going to practice? That's why them niggas ain't win.
I think they didn't win because they weren't talented enough, to be honest with you. It was AI had to do way too much. Like if he just needed some help. Like imagine if AI had a Klay Thompson, just somebody in the corner when he's driving. Like imagine that. Like that shit would have been crazy, bro.
I say, and the Klay Thompson in the final. Yeah, they still losing in 6. Lakers will still won that in 6.
Nah, I don't know. With Klay Thompson in the corner, I don't know. It's possible because the Lakers were a great team. It wasn't just Shaq and Kobe. They had like Derek Fisher and others. Everybody did their role. I just look at it like, hey, the Sixers were able to win one game. It's not like Shaq and Kobe swept them. I think if you put a Klay Thompson on the Sixers, I think the Sixers could have maybe forced 7 or 6 games.
That's why I got Lakers in 6 in that. If Klay was on the Sixers, Lakers in 6.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like that, like they would have. And then even and then think about when Shaq and Kobe stopped making their run, and then they split up. AI and Klay, they could have made it. You know what I'm saying? Like like AI was just that great. Like in my opinion, when you thinking about the best shooting guards, for my top three shooting guards is Jordan, Kobe, AI. That's for me.
I respect it.
Some people put Dwayne Wade over AI. I can't. I'm sorry. I know Dwayne Wade got a ring without LeBron, but Dwayne Wade had Shaq. Okay.
But he ain't
Freaking
have
three.
that. He ain't have that like that prime Shaq like that. He had to carry that. What do you have to carry that?
Nah, he was still averaging a double-double. Shaq still averaged 20, 21 a game, and he was still getting 10 rebounds, still averaging, maybe 2 to 3 blocks. Like, okay, was it Lakers Shaq? No, it's not Lakers Shaq or Orlando Shaq, but Miami Shaq was still. Put it this way: you put
I gotta look.
Miami Shaq on the Knicks. Put this way: you put Miami Shaq on the Knicks. That's the
Yeah.
best center the Knicks ever had.
Well, I gotta go check them numbers again. I don't remember Shaq averaging 21 at that time, but I'll check it.
Like, I don't know if it was 21, but he was at least 20. At least 20. He was, and he was still like. Was he like on the Lakers? Shaq was borderline was MVP. Like Steve Nash should have not won MVP. Shaq should have won it.
Well,
But
I definitely understand why people got Wade over Iverson at the shooting guard.
yeah, I can't. I
I
can't.
understand it. I understand it.
Like if you put Iverson in Miami with LeBron, they not losing to the Mavs. They not losing to the Mavs. Still with LeBron disappearing. Like, think about it. Dwayne Wade was the best player on that and that series too. Dwayne Wade would have got Finals MVP had the Heat won that. Just saying. So you think
But
if Dwayne Wade was averaging,
he's a ball dominant player though, Allen Iverson.
yeah, but he's gonna score that ball. Like, look, disappeared. LeBron disappeared in that series. Chris Bosh wasn't all that either.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying. So now you just got Iverson and Wade against that Mavs, and you see how the Mavs was cooking. Do you see what they went through to get that ring? The path they was on.
Bro, the Mavs wasn't really cooking. I think
Mavs was cooking, man. That's
Dirk
one of the
was just
bloodiest.
hitting shots. Listen, Dirk was hitting shots at the right moment. But if you
That's
look at
one of
his
the
field goal, if you look at his field goal percentage, it wasn't all that. Bro,
man.
Jason Terry was coming off the bench and he was the second leading scorer.
Look at that whole path how they had to get there. That's one of the bloodiest rings in NBA history, man.
Listen, you put AI, prime AI, replacing instead of Wade in that series. I think Wade averaged like 20 points a game in that series. Bro, AI would have almost averaged 40. AI would have almost averaged 40.
Almost 40?
Straight up. AI would have, I think AI would have averaged almost 40, and that would have knocked LeBron out of whatever funk he was in because I feel like the games would have been a lot closer.
And you gotta remember though, the Mavericks did get the great Kobe Bryant out the way, so would have been tough for them. That would have been if Iverson was on that Heat team, that'd have went 7.
I mean, it's tough because Sean Marion was definitely locking up on the perimeter. Sean Marion, he was on some stuff, and Tyson Chandler was protecting the paint. I give it to you, but Tyson Chandler is not Shaq. I'm just saying, and AI was able to score on Shaq. So I just think AI would have been able to score on Tyson. Would AI would have been able to get by Sean Marion? Yes and no. In the half court, I don't know if he would have got back, but bringing the ball up, yeah, because AI is so fast. That half court, I don't know, it's 50-50, to be honest with you, 50-50. I'm not even saying yeah, he would have, but at the end of the day, bro, what made AI so great wasn't the fact that he was crafty like Kyrie, was his speed. Like, even in the half court, he took out Jordan. So do I think he would have would have been a guaranteed bucket from the half court? No.
But you know what I like to bring up every time
he would have got some shit.
Every time AI bring up that crossover against Jordan, you know what I like to bring up? And I love the message with it. And they call me a hater. I just asked him, but who won that game? Niggas be
Hey,
like, "Oh, here you go at the Bulls." Nah, who won?
no, that's true.
Who won? He got the
That's
highlight. I love the cross. The crossover was magnificent, but the win was gorgeous.
I mean, it's the same thing like with the what I say to people, and they call me a hater too, when they talk about when LeBron hit his what is it when he broke Kareem's record. But I'm like, okay, but he got blown out by 10 by the team that swept him the year before.
Which
I'm just saying. It's not even like it was close. He got blown out by the team that swept him the year before.
I can see why they say you. What the fuck they got to do?
What do you mean? What the fuck they got to do? You play to win the game. It's a nice highlight. Same shit. It's a nice highlight. You broke Kareem's record. That's nice. It's a nice little, nice, good job.
Yeah.
These dudes swept you last year. Where's the pride? They swept you. They swept you.
Yeah. And wait, I'm trying to wait. I think to make it worse, when now you know I broke LeBron heavy. I think when he broke the record, didn't they lose that night too? When he broke the record,
Blown out. It wasn't even close. For all we know, the Nuggets let him score. They're like, yo, you can have that. You can have it. He got blown out. It wasn't even close.
No, I'll rock
Put
with
it this
LeBron.
way.
Yeah, but that would crazy.
Put it this
I'd
way.
imagine how to get that record in a losing game. I want that record. In a
Super
win.
losing game. It wasn't a regular losing game. Super losing game. How about this? If the record wasn't on the line, LeBron probably would have checked himself out early. How about that? Because how many times LeBron has done that when a game is out of reach?
Yeah, he's checking himself out a lot.
That game was way out of reach. That game was way out of reach. It was like they had no chance of winning, but 40,000 points.
That thing must. So yeah, that do go together. Because you flashed me back to that game because yeah, he did lose when he broke the record that night.
It was very bad. And then it's like of all teams to get blown out by the Nuggets, they just that sweat was so embarrassing and bad, bro.
Wasn't Kareem at the game too? I think Kareem,
I don't know, maybe.
I think Kareem, it was either that game or another game. I know Kareem was looking at LeBron like, "Don't break my record." Like Kareem had that look on like, "I don't respect none of this."
Break the record in the game that you won. At least win. And that's why the league is the way the league is. Nobody cares about winning. Everybody cares about their logo, their brand, their stats. That's why the All-Star game is the way it is. Everybody has a brand. Tatum got a brand. Tatum can't get dunked on. Kyrie got a brand. Kyrie can't get crossed. Everybody got a brand, bro. Literally everyone. So it's that's why the competition the way it is.
Brands is watering down too many things. It's like, come on, son.
And MJ said it in that historic. I don't know if you know about that interview he did with Charles. He was sitting next to Charles Barkley. Oprah interviewed him.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember that. When he said he's I don't know if you remember this one part that was very infamous. He said, guys like us, we paved the way for the future guys because we didn't get our payday until in the NBA until we've done something, won a ring, an MVP, something. That's when we get our payday. Guys today, they get paid off of potential.
Yeah,
you didn't even do anything yet.
Man,
that's why
off that potential. You ain't put in that real work yet to show that you worth that.
But you still get a payday.
Man.
So that's why there was no Ben Simmons before. Never been a Ben Simmons. We got a Ben Simmons now. So yeah, it is what it is.
Shout out to Ben Simmons, by the way, man. He scammed the NBA. Now he's all fishing.
I don't even think he scammed the NBA, to be real, bro.
that nigga stole money, man.
Because the thing is, if you put Ben Simmons on the Warriors with Steph Curry, what kind of career does Ben Simmons have? Because how many times did Ben Simmons get a triple-double with the Sixers before he got chased out and stuff? You put Ben Simmons on a team like the Warriors, imagine that he's passing the ball to Curry. Like they would have never needed him to shoot.
Oh, and what else is funny? Being that we talked, I just looked. The Lakers beat the Nuggets tonight, so it's crazy we're talking about LeBron breaking that record and losing to the Nuggets, but they beat
I
the
mean, now
Nuggets
it doesn't
tonight.
matter. Now it doesn't matter.
It don't matter now. What
Come-
are you saying? Just random.
Yeah,
It's crazy how the time line up like that.
yeah. Like the Knicks on another side, another talk about a different team. My Knicks, man. We a couple weeks ago we took a tough loss against the Thunder. Listen, I get it. The refs, blah blah blah. Like every Knicks fan want to talk. Listen, shit like that is gonna happen.
You know,
What
it's
I'm
crazy. I didn't even
impressed
see. I
about,
didn't even see that game or any of the
oh, it was
highlights.
bad. No, it was bad. There was like a play where we were supposed to get a charge. Brunson, he stepped in, but they gave a blocking foul. There was like a couple things here and there that was crazy. But at the end of the day, the way I see it is those games are going to happen. It's all about the response. What do we?
Yeah,
How
that's
do we
it.
react to it? Because this is the last month. Playoffs is in a couple weeks. This is
We
the
know
last month.
Knicks got their spot on. Like I don't think they're gonna have to play for a spot because
No, 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 no. We're not playing for a spot, but it's honestly right now we're trying to get battle tested. That's what it is right now. We want to see, can we make a trip to the finals? Can we do it? And I feel like right now we got a tough this entire time we got a tough road because after we played the Thunder, we went against the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, we had we took a tough loss against the Lakers, and then we got I believe the Spurs after that, and the Nuggets again at some point. So it's tough. It's tough. We're going through it, bro. We're going through it, but we're responding very well. I like
that's all that matters.
Mike Brown is definitely answering the call. Like he's definitely
Oh,
under.
give my man Mike Brown some props. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Yeah,
but my thing is, you have to understand. Like, I'm not. I give credit when credit is due. Is just for us Knicks fans. We're tired of giving credit and rewards for something that's already done. We haven't been to the finals since 1999. We haven't got a ring since the 70s. Like, at some point, like, we just want something new. We want new achievements. Like at least a finals trip. Like last year, if the Knicks would have went to the finals and lost to the Thunder, Tom Thibodeau is not getting fired. He's not. If we would have lost in the finals, he's not getting fired. So I feel like Mike Brown, if he doesn't get us to the finals, I don't think he's going to get fired, but I think he's going to be in the hot seat. I definitely think he's going to be in the hot seat.
man,
Because
it's only 1 year, man. They gave Thibodeau all them chances. That's not balancing the racism. If they throw Mike Brown in the hot seat, that's not balanced because they gave Thibodeau chance after chance after chance after chance after
nah, it's
chance.
it's it's not that they gave Thibodeau chance after chance. It's that our team would change. Like we had that 1 year when we had so many injuries, and then we made some moves for Bridges and Cat. So and Cat, he played his best defensive season with Thibodeau. With Mike Brown, he's not playing that well defensively, to be honest with you, and he's doing more stupid fouls than he did before. So that's the thing. Like in some cases, Mike Brown is doing a good job because he plays the bench, but in other cases, guys like Cat and others are playing not as well as they did under Tibbs. So we'll see how it goes. I just look at it. We just need to make a finals. Bare
Bro,
minimum of Eastern Conference. Eastern.
Cat,
That's the only way Mike Brown won't be on the hot seat. If we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, he won't be on the hot seat. That's it.
I'm gonna put Cat on the hot seat. Cat better take heed to Shaq's words about being more aggressive.
I need Cat to be more physical, man. Like I
That's
forgot.
what Shaq was trying to tell him one time after the game, and this nigga Cat was just like doing a zesty eye rolling and acting like he didn't want to hit. Nigga, Shaq is telling you right, you big bitch.
I forgot who was guarding Cat. He was like a little guy. He was giving him the business, bro. Defensively, he was guarding him, man, and like it was kind of embarrassing to be real.
That's why he
It
couldn't handle
was,
Shaq telling him he needed him to be more aggressive. And Shaq told him, I love you, Cat. No, like Cat's still sitting there with his zesty ass attitude, like he ready to cry. Shit like this. Like, come on, my nigga. Come
it
on, my
was, it
nigga.
was, it was bad, bro. It was bad. Like that's all I gotta say. It
It's
was
like
pretty bad.
for all I wish Shaq would have just been like, yo, Listen here, you big bitch. I don't give a fuck if you cry. I'll slap the shit out you. You don't get aggressive. He should have said to him like that. That's how he was acting. He had an attitude like he got cursed out.
It was just kind of crazy, man. It was just kind of crazy how like Cat was getting shut down by this one. It was like a guard or a set or a small or a forward. Like it was crazy. If I like, I don't know, man. So yeah, like that's the thing. So it's like when looking at Mike Brown, you do have, some negatives that you could look at, but there's also some positives too. So we'll see how it goes. We got to let the playoffs play out. The Thunder is the team to beat.
I'm gonna tell you right. You know who the Thunder Kryptonite is though?
Who?
The Spurs.
Yeah, because of the fact that Wemby challenges Hartstein. That's the thing. Like in the league, you can count all the good centers on one hand. Like there's not that many good centers. Like Joker, Wemby, Embiid, and then who else is there? Like there's not really much centers in the NBA. So that's like as soon as the Thunder got a center in Hartstein, they got a chip. So with the Spurs, like Wemby's challenging Hartstein.
Yeah,
like
that's
Wemby,
that kryptonite right there.
you know what I mean? Like Wemby, I want to say is basically Hartstein and SGA put together, or maybe SGA and Chet Holmgren put together. Like he's both, and then on top of that, he's like 7'4".
Exactly.
So it's like you can't teach size. So even if Hartstein and whoever is playing good defense on Wemby, Wemby is still able to shoot over people. Like
I think from the way how Wemby be talking, I think he want to be the face of the NBA.
Yeah, he's competitive. He's very competitive. Like honestly, I think if once Wemby just builds some muscle, like just like how because he can't like right now the way he's built is the way Giannis was built when he first came in. So I just think like 5 years from now, when Wemby got some muscle, and he could, if he develops a post up game,
It's a wrap.
it's over. It's absolutely over because he could dribble, he could shoot, he could pass, he could defend. If you give him some weight and he could drop a shoulder on somebody, it's over. It's over.
Right.
Because there are going to be times where you need a guaranteed bucket. In today's NBA, his guaranteed bucket is catch and shoot. But you could easily miss that. If he gets to a point where he can just go in the paint and just do a standing layup, it's over.
And then they're gonna foul him. It's gonna be and ones.
It don't matter. He can shoot. It don't matter. He gonna make those free throws. It don't matter. The Spurs are so lucky. They go from David Robinson to Tim Duncan to Wemby.
Spurs are smart, man. They know how to pick them.
Spurs, man. It's not even just they know how to pick them. They got the first pick. Anybody who got the first pick is taking Wemby. There's nobody that was in their shoes not taking Wemby.
Yeah, he's an obvious pick. You gotta take him.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll even say the same thing with Tim Duncan. Anybody in their shoes is taking Tim Duncan. Like who would you take over Tim Duncan in that draft? I would have to look. Like who would you take?
Like you said, you gotta pick the freak Kanesa, right?
You have to, bro. That's specimen. You have to. That's why the Giants took Saquon. Like it was a quarterback draft. You had Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen and all these guys in the draft, but freaking Gettleman was like, nah, I'm gonna take the freak athlete. I'm gonna take the guy who could like game change. He could just take over a game just by his speed and athleticism. That was Saquon. So I mean, look what Saquon did for the Eagles. I mean, so
and then after that, nothing else.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, he got one. First year with the Eagles, too. We'll see, man. I hope they ban that tush push. I hate how they did that.
Why does everybody want that ban so much? What do y'all find wrong with the tush push?
Because here's the thing. Because they're all bunched up, you can't see, like, how they're cheating. So one of the penalties, I don't know if you ever heard, you probably heard it when you watch a game, maybe you overlooked it, is a false start. A false start is when the
Yeah,
offensive lineman move to go block somebody before the quarterback calls hike.
I've definitely seen that a lot.
So when when the tush push is happening, the guys in the inside who the refs can't see, they're moving before the snap. So they're already blocking the defense before Jalen Hurts is moving forward. Therefore, Jalen Hurts now has room to move forward.
Well, look, other teams better use it while they can too.
But nobody else is cheating. That's the thing. It's not that
Nah,
nobody else
well,
can use it. You got to cheat for it to work. If you're
yeah,
not cheating, it doesn't work.
well,
And here's the
start
but
cheating.
here's the thing. But here's the thing. The Giants, even though they was cheating, we stopped it. We stopped it. And the refs came in. Like, for example, when it comes to like crossing the line of scrimmage, right? If a person is still like pushing for more yards, it's not down.
Yeah.
You like it's still going. We stopped it. The refs called it down. Like we caused a fumble. We got a fumble out of it. But the refs was like, nah, like they treated it as if it was a touchdown when it's not. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that shit was so egregious what they did to the Giants. We were gonna sweep the Eagles. If the refs didn't do what we did, because we won the first game. If the refs didn't do what they did, we would have swept the Eagles that year. This year. We would have swept them. That shit would have been crazy.
And
That
before
shit
we
would have been
cheat,
crazy.
I don't even like the name of the move, man. When I first heard that tush push, I said, "What the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, because they
What is
really
that?"
pushing his ass. They got like, bro, they
See, that's
palming Jalen Hurts.
crazy.
Like they palming Jalen Hurts' ass and pushing him forward, bro. It's really that's what it is, bro. What you want me to say, bro? They ain't balancing. They ain't no fucking paws all over the birds, bro. They tush pushing. They're like,
Yo, you said they palming his ass.
yeah, they pushing that dude forward.
Yo, oh man. So see, so they the real freaks of nature. Then you gotta watch them niggas. They the real freaks. You gotta watch them.
I wouldn't be surprised if majority of the team used to go to Diddy parties. I would,
See, I
bro.
was just about to say, like, I gotta apologize to Dexter Lawrence, man. Dexter Lawrence, I'm gonna take you out that boat, man. I'm gonna talk about them niggas, man.
Push, dog. That it's like literally like they doing that. They push it is tush. I don't know. Ban the play, bro. Like,
Yo,
go look at a highlight. After we done with this, you go on YouTube. Just look up any tush push play. Anyone. You're gonna see it. They're like, yo, how are they pushing him? Because think about it. He's diving forward. He's pause. He's bending over. Pause. He's not standing up straight and running. His head is a couple feet from the ground.
Yeah, they gotta. Nah, that move is very haram. Yeah, they gotta ban that. That shit gotta go, man.
Make it make sense. Tell me where I'm wrong. He's not standing straight up. He's diving forward.
I'll take back my words on saying other teams better cheat while they can. I see why y'all ain't fucking with that, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Not only they cheating, this is some plausible activity.
That's crazy.
Plausible activity.
So to win a game, they gotta push another man's ass. That's crazy, eh? Yeah.
And it doesn't make it any better. His name is Hurts. You push the Hurts ass.
Whoa.
Make it make sense, dog.
That's crazy. Them niggas playing the color green, but yet they in the red. That's crazy.
Super duper red.
That's crazy. Wow.
And everybody else is trying to do it, but either A, they're not able to run it because they can't cheat, or two, they ain't pushing their quarterback's ass good enough.
That's
What you want me to tell you, dog? I'm just telling you. To execute the play well, you gotta push the dude's ass forward.
you know,
That's how you do it.
I've been roasting the wrong nigga, man. Dexter Lawrence, man. I
Please go look at
apologize.
highlights of those play. They do it
Yo,
they did it to the Giants 4 times in a row in one play.
that's good. 4 times.
4 times in a row. We stop it 2 or 3 out of the 4. It was the 4th one they got through. Pause. I gotta say pause. They got through.
Wait, they did it 4 times consecutively, back to back to back.
Yo, bro, it was back to back. It was insane. It was, and we stopped. We stopped them a few times. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, we stopped them." They're like, "Nah, forward progress." Like, what forward progress? It's not a touchdown. It's not like if somebody, when it comes to a touchdown, as soon as they break the plane, it doesn't even matter if somebody smacks the ball out of their hand. Touchdown. They cross the plane. But when it comes to a first down, no, because there's still more field to go. You can get more than a first down. So if you get the ball stripped, it's a fumble. They said, nah, he pushed his ass far enough. First down. That's what they call. I'm just telling you what the ref said.
As soon as I heard, because before I even seen the play, I guess I've never seen a play in depth like that, because like you said, they held it around. So now I never studied it, because off the name alone, push just sound crazy. I'm like, yo, that's a crazy name for a move.
Yo, bro. I look forward to you calling me after you watch those plays. Just look at 5 touch push plays, and you're just gonna be like, all right, you're not gonna, being that you just getting into football, the cheating may not bother you. You know what I'm saying? But then you're gonna see. That's all I'm saying. With 2 hands, too. Not even 1 hand. Matter of fact, it might be 5 hands, because there's like 3 guys behind them.
And to know they did it 4 consecutive times back to back to back.
Bro, that game against the Giants, they kept doing it over and over. Like, it got to a point where people were complaining, like, yo, just do a different play. Like, be entertaining. Like, come on, man. Can we not grab his ass 3 times in a row? Like, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, they was busy entertaining themselves. They got tired of the.
I mean, speaking of the Eagles, they got a little drama right now with their wide receiver. AJ Brown demanded a trade. That's their best wide receiver.
I knew he was going to want out of there. I knew from the time the tension rolled, I'm like, yeah, he's going to want out of there. I knew he was going to want out of there.
And he probably wants out of there for the same reason why Antonio Brown bugged out. Bro, they weren't throwing him the ball. You know how much money he missed out on?
Yeah, that was crazy how they blocked him out a lot. I'll peep that. Certain games I didn't watch, I'll peep that.
Like his first year with them, he hit everything. That's why you saw him happy. He made his bread. He got his whatever X amount of catches. He got over 1,000 yards. All these wide receivers, they get money after they make 1,000 yards. He didn't make 1,000 yards. Yeah, and it's easy to make 1,000 yards. Freaking Stephon Diggs did 1,000 yards. It's not hard to do 1,000 yards now, the way it was back when we were younger. So
I don't blame him for leaving, man. The fact they don't want to give him the ball, but
they were giving it to Devontae Smith,
and then they want to tush push so much. Yeah,
tush push. Yeah, I bet you he was tired of the tush push. I bet you, because bro, not for nothing. He's not lying when he says, I'm always open. If you look at his tweets and statuses and whatever from this past year, all he kept saying is, bro, I'm always open. And he's not lying.
There was a point something happened, because I've seen a game that Shannon Sharp was complaining about where he was throwing the ball his way. He was dropping it a lot.
Yeah, he was. But you know what it is? I think at that point, there was just too much frustration. You know how it is when you're playing sports. Like, let's say a pickup game of basketball. You're always open and they never give you the ball. And then when they finally give you the ball, like out of frustration or whatever it is, you might be fucking up or missing. I just think that's what that was. Yeah. I'm not going to hold those drops against him. because I feel like that happens when you're so frustrated with the team and now they're just they're just doing what you want to shut you up. Sometimes you go into a funk or whatever. It's like bad chemistry, bad momentum. It happens. So I'm not going to hold it against him. I think AJ Brown is still a game changer for any team. Like, put him on the Bills. I'm willing to say the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. Like, I think put him with Lamar Jackson. I'm willing to say Ravens can go to a Super Bowl again. Like, honestly, like, put him
Lamar
with any
Jackson,
quarterback.
AJ Brown, yeah, that's a good combination right there. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's a true number one, bro. And not everybody got a corner that can guard a number one. So,
Wow.
like AJ Brown,
get out the city of the tush push.
Yo, tush push, bro. Tush push. I can't wait to see what team Crosby goes to. That's gonna be nice. Can't wait for that. So Ravens, they came up because they were gonna give up a lot of draft capital for Crosby. And he's 1 year away from 30. Granted, the replacement they got is 31, but Trey Henderson is still very good.
Wait,
and
Max
they got
Crosby
him.
He only 29?
Something like that, 29.
That nigga look older than that to me. Like, God damn.
Yeah, but that's close to retirement age. Like, the average retirement age for running backs is 30. That's average.
Wow.
Yeah, football, bro. All those hits, you can only take all that, like, that. Our bodies wasn't meant to crash into people. That's the thing. So all that impact, all that, like, that's too much. That's too much on your bone. Like, think about it, CTE, all that shit. So, like, Max Crosby, he's like probably has, I want to say maybe 3 years left of his prime, maybe even 2, depending on health. So, and he's coming off of an injury right now. That's why the Ravens backed out of the trade, which is kind of like, I get it. It makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't, because it's like, if Jason Tatum had to go through some sort of physical 6 months or a few months after tearing his Achilles, he's not passing. So Crosby just got his injury. Of course he's not passing. You traded for an injured player. Like, I mean, what did you expect?
That makes sense. So, see, when I caught the story, all I caught was he didn't pass a physical, but to know that he's injured, it's like, yeah, how you gonna pass a physical?
You hurt. Like, I don't get it. Like, if anything, be mad at your dumbass for giving up all that draft capital for an injured player. It's your dumbass fault. Like, they just regretted it. Like, oh my God, we gave up a lot, and he's not even 100%. I mean, duh. But hey, at the end of the day, at least they got a nice replacement, and they keeping all their draft picks. They can go get somebody that can potentially be a future Crosby. You never know. It's not like Crosby was number 1 in the draft. Should have been, but he wasn't. So you never know. You never know. So we'll see how it goes.
As long as niggas don't go to the city of the tush push, man.
Watch, you're gonna call me when you watch that shit, and you're gonna see what they're doing. Like I said, the cheating ain't gonna bother you.
I'm probably gonna make a video about that shit. Like, these niggas is wild,
bro. They live off of that shit, bro. I'm telling you, that's their go-to. Like, they live off of that play, bro.
Hey, see, I ain't know it was that deep seated, but just off the name alone, just have you like, why would you name something that's like what? I knew something, see?
Because that's what, bro, there's no, like, it's crazy. You think of a lot of football players, you got like the Power O, Cross Buck Right. You got all these weird ass names. I get why they name it that. They couldn't figure out for the tush push. The tush push is another QB dive, but they can't even call it a QB dive because they palming this man's ass and pushing him forward.
It wouldn't even be right to say they should just call it a fast forward. That sounds even crazier to know deep what they doing to get.
Bro, it's not even just one guy behind him. There's one guy on his hip pushing him forward, one guy on his thigh pushing him forward, one guy, like, bro, there's like literally like 7, 8 hands on him pushing him forward.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't suggest other teams do it, but if that's
They
what's gonna help you
try,
out,
but we don't do that. We not bombing ass, dog. We not doing that.
yeah, Giants, yeah, y'all not doing that. New York is not with it. That's not happening. That's not happening. Philly
Bro,
is different. It's a lot of haram going
how
on in
about
Philly.
this? I just thought of something. Make you laugh. We got a new kicker. I know you would like that one. We got a new kicker. No more kicking the floor.
Yeah, because
Oh,
that nigga,
yeah,
nah,
he
he was.
gone. He gone. He gone.
Out of all the times I watched football, that
Uh,
was my first time ever seeing some shit like that.
yeah, I never
Ever.
seen none shit like that. I never seen
I,
none
s-
that like
I
that.
said, nah, he's in, man. He's cheating. I said, nah, he's cheating. I don't care. Nobody says.
DraftKings. Yup, he cheating. He took it. He took a parlay on himself.
Because he knew, like, why can't. Because I ain't never seen him. I'm like, I don't know where he came from. Never heard his name at all. So it's like, he probably like, yo, this is my
Young,
only chance.
young, young. Who? That's because you just getting into football. He was the kicker for Atlanta.
See, like I said, I would watch football on and off. I never heard his name. So to me, seeing that, did he do that? I said, yeah, this must be the biggest bag he ever about to get to do this
Oh, he
because
got us. Yeah, he got us. Because in Atlanta, he was good. He got
that's
us.
crazy. So
He
he stole
got
money.
us.
He
Oh
stole money
yeah,
and put a parlay in on himself.
he got us. Oh nah, he got us. He got us. He was.
I'm,
I forgot what year. He was like a top 10, top 5 kicker. What I forgot what year with Atlanta. He got us. Boy, he got us.
and he used to
Big
be a top 5 kicker, and he doing shit like
some.
that.
I forgot what year. It was a minute ago. Don't get me wrong. It was a minute ago. But with Atlanta, there was 1 year with Atlanta where he did very good. 1 year. So yeah, he got us. He got us. We didn't give him like some stupid payday, but we definitely didn't save money either.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he got us. He definitely got us.
You know,
100%.
he out there now. He probably happy as shit. Like, oh, I want my parlay. I'm good.
It's like it's funny. Rarely a kicker signing reaches the news, but us
Yeah,
signing a kicker was news.
shit crazy. Yeah, it had to be news after that. That was crazy. How you missed? It remind me of what you
Yeah,
say. The kicker only got one job.
one job, dog. You got one job, dog. Like kick the ball. You got one job. You don't even get hit. Like you don't like. You got one job,
Then don't
dog.
they get to
It's
warm up?
crazy.
And don't they get to warm up on the sideline before they even?
Yeah.
Go,
They getting everything, bro. They getting treated like divas. Like kickers almost get treated like the quarterback. Nobody's allowed to touch the kicker in practice. You touch the kicker, you might lose your job. Nobody's allowed to touch the kicker. Like you got one job. You got one job. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. No, and
so
like
like I
this,
said,
like, and the dude's holding the ball. Like he got his finger on the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a wide receiver, the ball's all the way out here and he has to like go and reach for it or something. You know what I'm saying? Or the running back gotta pick up his speed. Like, bro, that ball ain't moving. It ain't, it's
and
right there.
he missed.
He kicked the floor, dog.
Like that's crazy, bro. Like couldn't believe it.
He kicked the
Couldn't believe
floor.
it. You got one job, and you picked the
One
floor.
job, bro. You got one job. There's no reason to be missing. There's no
That's how
like
I knew. Yeah,
the only
he
time I
got
give
money.
a kicker a reason is like I get it, the wind. It's snowing, it's raining. I get it. But if
That's
you in a
valid.
yeah,
It's weather. It's inclement weather. That's valid. But
yeah,
what he
like it
did,
sucks. Nah, what he did was crazy. What he did was crazy, bro. And if you in a dome, you got controlled weather. The ball is snap. I'll even give you a pass if you kick the ball and it got blocked. I'll give you a pass. Defense just did a good job. I'm not even putting the block on you. But you kicked the floor? I ain't never seen that.
deplorable, egregious.
I'll I'll say that and the Daniel Jones tackling himself are the two things I have never seen in my life. I only saw it that
Why
one.
the hell did he tackle himself?
You didn't see that? It was
Nah.
like, bro, it was like 3-4 years ago. Daniel Jones running. It's about to be a touchdown. There's nobody in front of him. Dude just falls.
Damn.
And everybody tried to defend him. Lamar tried to defend him. Everybody tried to defend him. Like, oh, he was running so fast that he fell. And it's like, what?
So did they even get the score after that?
No, we didn't score. We didn't score.
So that was the last down?
No, that wasn't the last down. He basically ran like 40, 50, 60 yards. He had like another I think like 15 or 20 to go, and he just fell. There was nobody around him. Nobody touched him.
I gotta look him up. He might have a condition, man. It might be something going on.
That's why I was so mad that we dropped Saquon for him.
And then he probably had a condition. That's like when I used to walk with a cane. See, I will fall so smooth, right, that people think I would sit myself down on the curb. I'm like, no, I actually fell. It's just when you fall so much, you know how to fall. But with Daniel Jones, that's a whole different situation. I gotta look that up. That's crazy though.
It's very bad. I'm not gonna lie. The Daniel Jones situation. I hate to say this because this person is my man. You always hear me talk great about him. But the Daniel Jones situation, I blame Eli.
Why you blame Eli for it?
Because he, like Daniel Jones, I guess he went to Eli's camp or some shit. And Eli, Peyton, and Archie told the Giants to draft Daniel Jones. That Daniel Jones is the future. And Daniel Jones ended up being ass juice.
So that sounds like that's Daniel Jones' fault.
Yeah, it's Daniel Jones' fault. But the thing is, because again, the suits in the office, Tish and Mara, both of them are dumber than dog shit. They can't think for themselves. They can't scout for themselves. They can't do anything for themselves. So because of that, they just listened to Eli and they stuck with Daniel Jones. And that's why I blame Eli. I wish Eli either just not get involved or at least get an accurate scouting report on the guy. Great quarterback, Eli. Great quarterback. I got nothing to say about his play on the field, but his advice, yeah, that fucked us.
He did his best though, man. Brought 2 rings to New York, and he ain't touch pushing.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. I got no problem. I got that. But it's just like MJ. MJ is a fantastic, player. But how is he as an owner? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the behind the scenes stuff, these guys can't do it.
That is a fact. You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
Oh, did Doncic hit a game winner tonight?
Yo, yeah. Yes, he did.
127, 125 in overtime.
Yup.
And that's crazy. I was gonna put in a live parlay on that game, but I left it alone.
It's all good. It is what it is. But yeah, we got a lot of basketball ahead. The NFL draft is next month. Playoffs is next month. It's a lot. Go check out that tush push and that Daniel Jones fall. Oh my God, that was my gift. That was my gift for a while.
You gave me some shit to watch because that's crazy.
Bro, I went to Facebook jail literally over 20 times for all my Daniel Jones take. Everybody called me a fake Giants fan because I never supported. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry. I never supported Daniel Jones. I never did. I was so happy he was gone. I was so happy he was gone, and I was so pissed that we picked Saquon. We picked him over Saquon. I was so pissed. So pissed. Saquon was our entire offense. The best year Daniel Jones had as a Giant. Here's the kicker. Here's a real kicker that people don't really pay attention to because some Giants fans are just stupid. Freaking Daniel Jones has his best season when he has career low passing attempts for the first 16 out of 17 games. Like the only reason why he finished the season with a proper amount of passing attempts is because the
Yeah.
last game of the season we benched Saquon.
Wow.
So if we ain't bench Saquon, he doesn't get those extra reps to throw the ball. So you telling me he has his best season when he touches the ball less? That's terrible. He's the quarterback. He touches the ball every play. What are you talking about? Like, that's terrible. But now
Yeah.
he's the Indianapolis Colts. He's on the Colts now. So he was doing good last year. He started off doing good, but the thing is, he's just a role player. So as soon as Jonathan Taylor, who was the best player on the team, as soon as he couldn't do his job,
Yeah.
say Daniel Jones, ass,
Straight booty.
ass. And he's coming off an Achilles injury, I think. Major injury. And he's not a Josh Allen who can throw the ball, or Pat Mahomes. Like he could throw, but he's not Josh Allen. He's more like in the Lamar Jackson realm. But even Lamar can throw better than him. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. He got to rely more on his arm, and I don't know how that's gonna work, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going down.
Like he's a white boy, but his best game is like Vic, is his legs. But then again, you tackle yourself. Like
very, very strange things in the NFL.
It's just so bad, bro. It is so bad. So yeah, it is what it is, bro.
I'm gonna definitely watch that tush push and all that other shit. That shit is crazy. I knew just off the name alone. I said there's something wrong with this. I don't know exactly what it is, but you just told me exactly what's wrong with it. That's crazy. And he feel comfortable doing that.
Bro, there's somebody on his hip. Like, bro, like below his waist, side, back.
Oh.
Like, think about how many hands is like, bro.
Nasty
Major
work.
pause activity. Major pause activity. Major pause activity.
Beyond Haram, beyond it only gets dirtier.
You already know.
They was at all Diddy parties.
All of that, bro. All of that, bro. So, yep, it is what it is.
Crazy work. Well, like you said, we got a lot more to look forward to. NFL draft. Which
NFL draft.
I'm gonna try my best to pay attention to that because I usually don't even be watching the draft.
Yeah, I don't know about college like that. Like if they say a player is good, then I just go with it. I follow more what happens in the pros. A lot of people say college is more fun than the pros, but you know what it is? It's just like like NCAA college is not like when it comes to football, it's not like the NBA because, in my opinion, I feel like the NBA is more talent than skill, where the NFL I feel like is more skill than talent because it's like if you could shoot playing in college, you most likely could shoot in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? If you got crazy bunnies and you're dunking in college, most likely you're going to be dunking in the NBA. With football, it's a little different. You go from blocking, 20-year-olds to blocking a 30-year-old. That ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? You go from playing like regular dudes that just came out of high school to going against somebody like Ray Lewis, like TJ Watt. Like, it's different. Miles Garrett. Ain't nobody in college built like Miles Garrett.
It gets real different.
So I get it if the NBA had some more guys like Shaq, then it's like, yeah, you go from, smaller guys to that. But the NBA, it's more guards. So it's like you see somebody that's nice in college, odds are he's going to be nice in the NBA. Not in the NFL. You see somebody who's nice in college, he still might be a bust.
So, too bad Zion Williamson ain't live up all the way to his height.
I mean, that's because that injury he took with the sneakers
and he eats too much.
eating. Yeah. Because he's all about athletic ability and he's not taking care of his athleticism. So yeah, like he has to stay light. Yeah, bro. It's different if he was going, the Steph Curry route, the Dirk route, and he's going to be a shooter. But you trying to be this physical player.
He needs some of that. He needs some of that ale in his life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When we went to the spot to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs some of that ill in his life.
Bro, seafood ain't nothing better. I love seafood, bro. That's how I go, bro.
That's probably fire though. I definitely want to go there again.
Oh yeah, we'll be there again. Definitely, my man's.
That spot
Definitely.
is that spot is fire.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But you already know.
Or
On to the next one.
it's another great episode of His the Kicker, y'all. Be safe
Oh
out
yeah.
there. Don't be tush pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's real haram. Too many
Yo, I'm
palming
looking forward
things.
to that phone call from you after you watch those plays. I'm looking forward to it because I want to hear what you got to say. Just want to
Niggas,
hear what you think after seeing
niggas,
that shit, bro.
niggas gay. Like it's just off the real, just like, hey, yo, like, come on.
Bro, think about it. There's 11 men on offense. There's 11 men.
Like
So you
this
got
is
to.
what that y'all should if they doing that to win games, and it's crazy, you're doing all of that and to still manage to lose too. So y'all pushing ass to lose. But then again, pushing ass to win is even crazier too. So it's just
It's
haram
crazy.
all the way around. There's no way around it.
I
There's no way around it.
don't know what to
No
tell
way.
you, bro. It's just, yeah, you don't hear any complaints from me. I hope they ban that shit, bro. That shit was after what happened with the Giants. We were the first team to stop it. They did it back to back to back plays. Like they kept calling it at a crazy rate. And they was just like, nah. We letting it rock, let it rock. Push his ass again. Push his ass again. Push his ass again. They just kept going, bro. It was just like we stopped it, I think the first 2 times, something like that. And then the third time, like they literally did it like so many times against us. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Wow, man.
I wonder how many times they called it in a year, bro. I'm pretty sure of more than 10 times. 100% more than 10 times. So yeah. See how it goes. You're gonna laugh at that Daniel Jones shit too. That was
Man,
also on the Eagles. That was with the Eagles too.
see, that's crazy. The Eagles is very haram. When
it
y'all
was
in
with the
Philly,
it was with the Eagles too. But that shit was crazy, bro. He just fell all by himself. There was nobody around him, bro. Literally nobody around him. He just touchdown too. It would have been a touchdown. We end up getting
man,
no points. Nothing. So yeah.
word up. That's crazy, man. That's another great episode of Here's the Kicker. Like we're telling y'all, watch out for the haram. No tush pushing, none of
No
that.
touch push. None of
Dexter
that,
Lawrence,
bro.
my bad. I've been cracking jokes on you for long, but you're not even the one being crazy. It hurts them niggas doing the other stuff. It's not even you. Them niggas never beaten the allegations. You good though.
Tush push hurts ass.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How does that sound?
That's crazy.
Tush push hurts ass.
That's
That's just too much.
yo, man. Come on, man. Very haram. Philly, get it
Yeah,
together, yo.
you already know.
On that note, we out of here, man. Here's the kicker.
Be
Salute.
easy.